Hi folks, this is Daryl again, and thanks for joining me on, I think, the third episode of the Premium Wines in Vietnam channel. And today is really hot. I don't know where you are right now, but where I am right now, it's about 35 degrees Celsius, which I'm from America, so I don't know exactly how much that is in Fahrenheit, but it's hot, okay? I remember when I first came here in 2011, I was shocked about not only the heat and how long it's hot, but also the fact that white wine was not the #1 wine in Vietnam. In fact, red wine has continued to be the #1 choice. So I was like, why is that? I mean, it's hot. I mean, we used to go for happy hour, that's after work in the States, and when we're hot, we want something really cool or cold to drink. Now, of course, there's beer, and Vietnam is probably one of the biggest consumers of beers in the world. Beer is cheap, beer is cold, beer is good. However, I don't like to drink beer all the time because it makes me feel full. It makes me feel fat. It's just not comfortable. So wine is my beverage of choice, especially if I'm having food or I want to eat later. Because instead of me feeling full from beer, wine will get me started, get my taste buds going a little bit, and even will go great with some food that I have. So I have some selection of one of the varietals that I think it's been overlooked a lot in Vietnam. And I say that because Sauvignon Blanc, a New World Sauvignon Blanc, sells more than anything else here in Vietnam. And that kind of makes sense because of the characteristics of what you'll find in the New World Sauvignon Blanc. However, in seafood, and because we eat a lot of seafood in Vietnam, but Chardonnay, in the States, in the United States at least, it was the #1 white wine varietal. And I don't know why it's not more popular here in Vietnam. So listen, if you love Chardonnay, you'll like this show. If you don't know much about Chardonnay, it'll give you an incentive to go ahead and actually go ahead and try it, because it is a lot of fun. Let me tell you some characteristics. I'm sorry, I must be getting tired. Some characteristics of Chardonnay. You'll find a little flavors of sometimes apple, sometimes a light citrus, lemony feel, but apple, citrus, sometimes a little bit of honey, and if it has an oak fermentation, done in oak barrels like some of these wines are, then you'll get a little bit of toasty, kind of a cinnamon type of woody back flavor to it. But again, these wines are meant to be consumed cold. Not too cold, because you want to taste the flavors of these wines, but you definitely want to have it chilled. Okay, that's the way to have them. So I have some wines here. These wines, again, are from a importer, a distributor who's no longer in the wine business. It's a shame, because there's some great wines. Some of these wines, I understand, are being brought back to the marketplace, but these wines are here, available to you now, no longer being sold in restaurants, available to you for a highly discounted price until the supply runs out. The first one is kind of an oddball. I say it's an oddball because it's from Italy, and it's called Donna Fugata, La Fuga Chardonnay. And why is this an oddity? Well, it's from Sicily, and Sicily is a really hot climate, and typically white wines aren't produced well in really hot climates, but they got this right. In fact, when I first got here to Vietnam, we had a wine dinner with this maker, and I have a private buyer who occasionally will call up and say, Daryl, I want 60 bottles. I want 48 bottles for a special party I have. He remembers this wine from 5 years ago. And in fact, I should call him up because I only have 77 bottles left of this wine. But this is a very flavorful, New World style Chardonnay, very well balanced. Will go with a variety of dishes. So This is the first one I wanted to present to you. And instead of you paying about 980,000 dong in a restaurant, you can get this for way less than half the cost what it would normally cost you. So that's done for Gata. The next three are from the United States. This one's called Two Vines Columbia Crest from Washington State. Again, Washington State is one of the premier regions in the United States for wine, all types of wines. The latitude is in the perfect position for winemaking of all sorts. So this is no exception. And then we have Chateau Ste. Michelle Chardonnay from Columbia Valley. Now these are related. They're from the same winery, the Ste. Michelle Wine Estates. However, this one is unoaked. Unoaked means that the fermentation is not done in oak, but it's done in stainless steel. So it has a very clean, crisp flavor to it that will not get in the way of your dishes. Some of these would, but this one, because it's so clean and fresh, you can drink with anything, and you can also drink it by itself. So it makes it really nice. Next one we have is the Chardonnay from Chateau Ste. Michelle. I believe this one is oaked a bit, but not heavily oaked. So I remember back in the States, back in the 80s, Chardonnay from California was the rage, and it was heavily oaked, had a huge oak flavor. In fact, I don't like it, because it's like drinking something that tastes like wood. A little bit of fruit and a lot of wood. I didn't like it. So these wines don't have those characteristics, okay? But some of them are a little bit oakier than the others, okay? So that gives you an idea. Migration is also from California, from the United States, but from California, in a place called Russian River Valley in Sonoma. I used to live in Santa Rosa. This region is about 15 minutes away from where I lived in California, in Sonoma County, well known for Pinot Noir and also the Chardonnay. It has a slightly creamy texture and a mouthfeel, very rewarding, great to drink by itself, and also with food that goes along with that type of flavor profile. Next we have world famous Oyster Bay. Oyster Bay is known for Sauvignon Blanc. We've sold a lot of Sauvignon Blanc throughout the years, but this is from the same region, the Marble region, and it's a Chardonnay. This is surprising. It is very, very, very good. The price point of it, I would consider a entry-level premium wine in terms of cost. 798,000 dong typically sold in a restaurant, some between 7 to 900,000 dong. But that's not your cost. You'll be getting it from a local sale, okay? Or like 350,000 dong, okay? Closure is a screw cap, and this I will talk about the fact that in New Zealand they always use screw caps, and it's for a good reason. So don't worry about that, but it makes it very easy. So if you don't know how to use a wine opener, don't worry. This wine is very easy to use. Anyone can do it. Okay, Oyster Bay. Next we have the Cape Bread Cellars Chardonnay. This is the first Chardonnay I heard about before I started to get into wine. It's just so very popular in wine bars in the United States. And this one has a little bit more oak than the rest, but it's balanced. It's very, very well balanced. So you get a little bit of fruit and a little bit of oak. It has a really nice mouthfeel, if I remember correctly. And it's a little bit long lasting. So it's an excellent wine. And it's a premium wine from the United States. Go ahead and look it up on your favorite wine app or on Google. You'll find out that it's really, really popular for good reason. And the last two are from New Zealand, but these are premier boutique wineries. Dog Point is a winery that has its roots connected to Cloudy Bay. I say that because the original makers of Cloudy Bay wines in New Zealand. They did not want to subscribe to the Cloudy Bay brand anymore because it's being bought by a larger corporation. So they want to keep it the same way as what they're used to making in their old-fashioned kind of a boutique winery way. So they went out and started Dog Point vineyards, and they're known for the Sauvignon Blanc. But their Chardonnay is well balanced, and it's a great wine if you want something a little bit different from the Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc tends to be very herbaceous in a sense on the nose, and you'll find words like gooseberry, sometimes cat piss. Not a bad thing. It's something that it's a definitely strong smell you get from it. That's not offensive, believe it or not, in the wine when it comes to Sauvignon Blanc. Hey, come on in. But however, I want you to know that this is one of the most popular wines that you can get from the Marlborough region. That's a little more boutique than what you'll find in the Oyster Bay. That's from the same region also. There's a couple of vintages available. There's a 2011 available, 64 bottles, and 2013, 47 bottles. So not a lot left. The last wine is Felton Road. Felton Road is truly boutique. When this wine was brought in, they actually had a limited allocation for the importation of this wine. 2011 vintage. This is really special. It's called the Elms. One of the Kiwi managed hotels in Ho Chi Minh City loved this wine, even though it was expensive. They had it on their menu by the glass, and it sold very well. Unfortunately, because the quantity is so low, they no longer are going to be offering it. So it gives you a great opportunity to be able to get this wine at a really great price. Felton Road, wow. Typically, you will get a bottle of this about $1,232,000 bottle. However, look about half that price for you to take it home with you today. And in fact, there are only available 7 bottles. That's 7 bottles in the entire country. So it's rare and it's special. And if you love Chardonnay, especially from the central Otago Bay area of New Zealand, that's the one to have. So I want you to go out this summer and drink more Chardonnay. You'll love it. It's a great way of starting your night out and eating meals. In fact, you'll find there's a little bit of acidity that happens naturally. It makes your mouth water when you have these wines. So it sets up really nicely for you to have a great meal. But even just by itself, and if you're a new drinker to wine and you're not quite sure how well you like wine, this is a great place to start because it's not offensive, it's not really strong, it's just really pleasant. And again, yeah, you can grab a beer. Beer is cheap in Vietnam. However, I think sometimes you should grab a bottle of wine instead, and you'll find that you can drink a lot more of it. It goes well with your food, and it's also a great way to bring people together so they can have a great time together, outside or inside. And while it's hot outside, I can't think of a better drink to have. All right. So thanks again for joining me. Any questions at all? SMS me. No, better yet, email me. The email is on the page for Facebook. Either way, I'll respond as fast as possible. I'll let you know what we have available and get these wines for your home if you like them. All right. Thanks again. See you soon.